All right, for those who are continuing along, we are in Unit 6, Lesson 4. We just finished group boycotting. Now we're on to price fixing. All right, what is price fixing? Price fixing is when two or more parties conspire to set prices for goods or services at the same or similar level, and it's illegal. The Department of Justice defines price fixing in your resources. All right, so let's look at this resource. All right, at the basic level, price fixing is an agreement between two business competitors to set their prices to buy goods or services at a certain price point. It's a violation of federal and state antitrust laws. The DOJ identifies other types of price fixing include establishing or adhering to uniform price discounts to all customers and certain types of customers, developing or adopting a specific formula for the computation of selling prices, agreements on the terms and sales, including the uniform freight charges, quantity discounts, other differentials that affect the actual price of the product. Agreements not to advertise prices or to refuse to sell any product through the bidding process. All right, let's see what we got here. Price term fixing. All right, DOJ. I wish they would relate this to real estate. Okay, here we go. Okay, price term fixing. DOJ price fixing is specific to real estate. The National Association of Realtors sometimes deems price term fixing when there is two or more firms agree to offer exactly the same terms in their agency agreements. So in order to avoid price fixing or antitrust violations and the appearance of violations, a broker firm should take care to establish their fees, splits, agreement terms completely independent of the firm's policy or practice. Okay, so every broker should have this written down in their policy or practices so they don't get sued or have some legal action coming against them. Of course, just because several brokerages have the same commission rates, this does not mean this is price fixing, because this does happen quite often. I mean, a lot of places have the same type of commission rates. That is not called price fixing, by the way. All right, it's to outdo the competitors. I don't have an example of this because I have not seen it in action. But it must have happened at some point because they have a law on it, so it must have happened. Okay, conspiracy between consumers, conspiracy between competitors, I'm believing, right? Let's see if we're right. Yes, it's between competitors. I guess it would be two brokerages competing for the same thing and making the sale price the same as the person across the street, and it's a different brokerage, is not price fixing either. That's called CMA, which is going by the market and making your price according to what's supposed to be. So that's not price fixing either. I don't really have an example of when this happened. Sorry about that, but I don't. If anybody does, be sure and comment down in the below, okay? If anybody has seen this or can break it down better than me, that would be awesome. Okay. Real estate professionals should never state or even suggest that there is a standard price or fee that all agents charge. This could be understood by consumers as price fixing. Okay. All right. Review the scenarios. Okay. All right. I got you. So that could be a good example right there. Even though you might have a standard price or fee, you don't want to take it and tell that to your clients because they could think that's price fixing. Okay, Yankee Group and Met Realty both charge commissions. This is not price fixing. Met Realty and Sox agreed to be charging commissions of 6% on the next first of the month. I don't think that's price fixing. They might be price fixing. All agents charge a 4% commission, split evenly with the cooperating agent. Okay, so this one here is price fixing. Here's an example, because I didn't have one to give you. All right, so this is an example of price fixing. They both agree to charge commissions of 6%. Two different real estate companies or brokerages both agree to start charging 6%. So they're actually trying to get everybody else to follow suit if they do it. So I guess that is an example. All right, we got to retake this till we get it correct. All right, now if you want to do any screenshots, now would be your time. So I'm getting ready to move on. All right, and an information sheet developed by the Department of Justice gives good information about antitrust violations, what to look for and how to report violations, speaking of which entity you should report the violation to. Let's go and look at this PDF. Okay, can we make it bigger? Wow, it's like super small. Okay. This is like way too much. I'm not going to be reading all this. If you would like this emailed to you, you can contact me on my website under Contact Me and be specific as to what you are asking for. And you are asking for this specific resource, okay? If you want it. You might be able to find it online, I don't know. But I'm not going to sit there and read that whole thing because that's like 5 pages. This video might be 30 minutes. So I can email it to you if you're really interested. If you need some good sleeping reading material, just let me know. I'll be sure and send it to you. All right, let's see how we do. Speaking of which entity should you report the violation to if you suspect a price fixing situation? Well, that's a good question. Have they even told us that? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's just guess, because I have no idea. I don't think maybe it's this. I've never even heard of this. That's hilarious. Okay, we got it right. I don't remember seeing this in the notes at all, but apparently that's the correct answer. So there you go. But you should discuss it with the brokerage first. That's what I thought would be the answer, because I've never even heard of this before, which is probably a good thing, right? Because we never had a problem. I would always go to my brokerage firm with anything that has to do legally with violations or anything like that. Okay, that's the end of that. These are short little lessons. It's a lot of them, but they're all short. So market allocation is next if you're following along in the next video, because I'm not sure that YouTube puts these videos in order. So you just have to remember what we're talking about next and find it, okay? Because I'm not sure if they're keeping them in sequence or not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.